Hello, entrepreneurs. Joe Ditchera back with another special edition of Joe Ditchera Presents How to Win at Business. And it's this show is being brought to you by my favorite sponsor in the world, Bedrock University. We are open for classes. The semester is open. Forget about COVID. We have full classrooms. We got world-class professors. So go to bedrockuniversity.com and join us today. And tonight's business training, I'm going to talk to you. We're not going to talk about wave apps tonight. I'm all waved out right now. And if you don't know me, I apologize. My name is Joe Ditchera. I am a serial entrepreneur and a serious serial entrepreneur with a CPA license. I've been that way for over 30 years. I've been an accountant for over, I think I was an accountant about 3 minutes after I was born. I wanted to sign the doctor up as a client. So that's my bad joke for tonight. But I would consider myself an expert on small business matters, startups, setting up a business. I've worked with thousands of clients. I woke up one day and I realized that I've been doing this over half my life. Over half my life. And that's a long time. Okay, just turned 60, and 60 divided by 2 is 30. And if I'm doing this over 35 years, well, like I said, I'm an accountant. So I proved to you that I am a good accountant. I hope. Anyway, let's get back to the show. What I decided to do tonight is to go through the stuff that we seem to never really find, those tools and resources that we need to make that difference in our business. And I present this to you as another strategy that's going to help you win at business. And I know my friend Elizabeth, I think she has an issue with the win at business thing. I'm not sure. We're going to have to discuss this. But I do like it. It means something to me, only because I'm a sports fan. I'm really happy that, yes, the New York Yankees are playing again. Aaron Judge leads the league in homers. I know that everybody wanted an update on that. But winning, we don't go into business to lose. We go in to win. And those letters, W-I-N, they mean something to me. And the most important thing that winning means is that at the end of the week, end of the month, end of the year, you have more money in your bank account than what you started out with. And you're happy. Don't let me leave that part out. I'm listening to a book by Eckhart Tolle now. And this is not completely off topic, but Eckhart Tolle is the Power of Now guy, and he talks about this. He just talks about it. So anyway, I don't want to get to that now. So I forgot what I was talking about. We are going to win at business. Okay, and what Eckhart points out in his book is that life is difficult. We make it difficult. We make it difficult because we're always trying to find the thing, this never-ending quest for the thing. And I think that's why I brought up Eckhart, and you're not even seeing my quote here, which this is an important quote to me, because once you realize that life struggles, and you're not the only one struggling in life, but what you've done is you started a business and you made it even tougher. So I'm gonna try to remember why I brought up Eckhart Tolle before, because there was definitely a reason. And the the whole crux of the matter here is, folks, is that life is tough. Business makes it even tougher. Once you could accept that, you could start being happy. And that's what Eckhart was all about. He said it was about being happy. We're not happy because we're always trying to find the next thing. You know, if we find that next thing, that the next gizmo, the next software tool that's going to make my life easier, then I'll be happy. It doesn't work like that, according to Eckhart, and I believe, and that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Being happy in business, even if you can't find the right tools and resources. And I don't want to give away the whole show here, but according to Forbes, and there's all kinds of documentation and proof that it's hard to be in business. But all you have to do is ask somebody that's either in business or not in business anymore, and ask them. And the reason why I bring this up, folks, is because I work with a lot of brand new businesses, and it's hard to explain to them what they're about to embark on, about how difficult they just made their life. Now, believe me, we don't go into business. We don't wake up and say, hey, let me make my life even harder. Let me start a stupid business that I'll never make money at. I mean, we don't do that. We go into it and say, hey, let's start a business so that I could have a happy life, so I could have a less complicated life. But it doesn't happen most of the time. The chances are when you start a business, it's not going to work out. So what I've decided to do, rather than just fight it, I'm going to do what Eckhart said. I'm just going to accept it. You want to go into business with your head in the sand, not accept the way it's going to be, there's nothing I can do about it. I accept the fact that you're going to make that decision. But what I am providing are the tools and resources, the stuff that I talked about in the beginning that you might be looking for, but already have. And if you get what I'm saying, you're going to get what the solution is here. There is a solution, even if you don't realize it's a problem, which is really the crux of the problem. When people go into business not knowing, or with the wrong, what do we call it? It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm having brain freezes today, folks. Sorry, it's like really hot out here in New York. But anyway, the bottom line is it's going to be tough. Accept it, and then once you could accept the fact that, hey, this is not going to be easy, then when the tough part starts and you'll recognize it, you'll say, oh, I'm ready for this. And that's what I try to do. I try to prepare people for what's about to happen, because no matter what business you're in, I don't care if it's an ice cream truck business, because I had my share of obstacles and trials and tribulations with my ice cream truck business. So yeah, that's the crux of the problem, people, is that so many people fail. Now, why do they fail? And there's a lot of information out there about that. And based on my limited 35 years of experience working with probably, I don't even know how many thousands of different businesses, I've come to the conclusion that people fail because they're just simply not organized. And they can't be organized if they've never been in business and they have no idea. So if you're new in business, I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm not trying to scare you away, but sometimes in a way I do try to scare people away, because if you're not ready, you're going to be in for a shock when the financial stuff hits, when the, why did I start this hits, when you can't sell your product, what am I doing wrong hits, when all of these different things hit, you need to be prepared to keep moving forward. It's like Rocky, Sylvester Stallone in one of those movies where he said, it's not how hard you hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. And the point is that, and I'm going to bring this all back to make sense, is we start a bit, life is complicated to begin with, folks. Then we overcomplicate it by adding this business stuff, this entrepreneurial stuff, and we inflict our friends and our family into this insanity. And if you've been part of it, you know. If you're one of my clients, we probably had these discussions of why is it like this? And it just is. It just is. It's confusing. It's complex. It's not easy. And how can you be organized? It's almost impossible. But there is hope, folks. My training, my hope, my goal with all of these trainings is to show you how to make business. I can't make it easy, but I can help make it simple, fun, and profitable. Because like Eckhart says, we torture ourselves. We torture ourselves by thinking, by overcomplicating stuff. And if you're an entrepreneur and you've been in business, Susie, if you're watching, Susan, if you're watching, Elizabeth, I don't know if you've been in business long enough to understand this, but we overcomplicate the heck out of everything. I could try to figure out 18 different ways to get out of a paper bag. It's something with entrepreneurs. It's one of our character flaws that we have to continuously be looking for stuff and trying to figure stuff out. Now, what if I told you I could tell you exactly how to find everything you need, the best tools and resources on the planet? Would that be interesting to you? Like I said, are you like me, one of those people that are constantly searching for that one little thing, that's going to give me that explosion, that rush of new clients? The thing that we all hope for, and be careful what you hope for, people. This has happened. We all hope for this big onslaught of business that's going to come through the door, like so much business that you can't even handle. How would that make you feel? Would that make you feel happy? Would you be, oh, this is like the best thing that ever happened? Well, it happened to me, and it was probably one of the worst experiences that I could ever wish on anybody. Because, and I'll tell you what, in the short term, it was great. Oh my God, the phone's ringing off the hook. You can't bill enough. You got to hire people. It's total insanity. And if you can't turn the faucet down, there's going to be a problem. There's going to be a problem. And so the funny thing is, that this is what we say, and this is what Eckhart Tolle is saying in The Power of Now. We spend all of this time looking for, oh, when I get there, when I get this, I'm going to be happy. Then I'll know that I made it. Well, it happened to me when I got there. And in 6 months' time, I was miserable. So sometimes, you gotta stop looking for the software, the virtual assistants, and all of these things that we're looking for. Like, what's the missing piece? What am I missing here? Well, here's the thing, folks. What if you already had everything that you need? What if you already had all the contacts you need, all the money you need, all the products and services you need, all the help that you need, you have all the technology. What if you had all that and you just didn't see it? What if you had all that and it was like in a box in the closet and you're looking for it, only you don't know that it's there. And I hope that you know what I'm talking about now. Because what Eckhart is teaching, and what a lot of people teach, and what I learned the hard way, is that you don't always have to look. You just got to start doing. Stop the looking. Look at what you have already. Take an inventory. And that's what I do. That's what I recommend. Take an inventory. In fact, if you're one of my clients and you're listening, if you're watching this, I'm going to start having you take an inventory. What I mean by an inventory is not just physical stuff, not just the stuff on the shelves and the cabinets. Yeah, that stuff is important. Your money is important, your assets. But what I'm talking about are really those intangibles, the things that you can't touch that you already have, folks. The things like your ingenuity, your experience, the people that you already know, the communities that you're in. We join communities. I don't know how many communities I've joined in the last 3 months. You lose track of them. I'm in my Facebook groups, and the list just keeps going down and down. And I'm not, how many groups can you be in? So I looked at the groups I'm in and my own group. Well, guess what? We had over 900 people in Bedrock Business Buildings. That's a lot of people. How many people do you need to do business with? That's the real question. I spent years trying to get web traffic. Now, here's a story for you. I spent years, don't even know how much I spent on websites, how much time I spent on creating content to get web traffic. Well, I stopped paying attention to that. I'm like, I'm not doing stuff with my website. I'm going to do Facebook Lives. I'm going to focus on what I'm talking about now. I stopped looking and I started doing. I created my own Facebook group. I started doing Facebook Lives. I started connecting with people like Haley Gray, Jonathan Plesko, a whole slew of new clients and people in my life, Elizabeth Frederick, Dr. Flo, Tatiana. And this has been over the last 3 or 4 months, probably just about when COVID hit, when I really there weren't a lot of options. It was like, okay, where are we? What do we have? What are we doing here, folks? And guess what happened? I found out this weekend that my website traffic, I got an email from Google. They said over the last, from, what was it, like March 24th or April 20, no, May through those 90 days, ending in July 24th, my website traffic has gone through the roof. And I didn't even know it. So all these years, I'm chasing this. How do I get traffic? How do I get people on my site with no real results at all? And now, today, and I'll tell you what it is, it's probably not for people that are internet marketers, I'm getting 48 new people a day on my website. When before, I think I was getting 48 people a year. So for the last 3 months, I've been getting 48 people a day on average going to my website. And so I go to, Google my business. What's going on here? Well, guess what? In the last 30 days, I had 150 visits. I stopped trying and I started doing. And so now I'm getting all this traffic. And I said, oh my God, now I got to actually go back to my website and fix it so I can capture that traffic. And if John Limbacher is listening, I'm going to be calling you because John's the master at converting web traffic. And this is just another example of what I'm talking about. I want to give you another tidbit here. Let's see what I got in the presentation. So this is a site run by two women that I love, my mother and my sister. This is Sid down here. And about a month ago, they emailed me saying that, they wanted to talk to me about starting a business. And I said, isn't it nice to have a CPA in the family? And that's all it went. It was just like, okay, we'll talk about this. And then a couple of weeks ago, they said, oh yeah, we're opening an Etsy store. I said, okay, well, when you're ready, let me know. Okay, so I'm letting them know that I'm here. I'm on call for them. Because how are they going to start this business without me? There's no way this is going to happen. Well, I talk to my mom often, and she mentioned something about, she just got they got their 10th sale on Etsy. And I'm shocked. Well, I shouldn't be shocked. I mean, maybe I'm happy and disappointed. So they did it without me. How is that possible? How did they do this without me? And all of the other things that people think that they need, the websites, the contacts, I'm going to join a Facebook group, I'm going to do this, I got to make connections. They just went out and opened an Etsy store. I'm not going to show you my special offer right now, but I do want to show you the Etsy store. And let's go here. I'm getting better at this. And so let's go to the Etsy store. And these are handmade masks. Let's see if we could see some. She's got, okay, so they don't have a lot, but they just put this up here, I guess a couple of weeks ago. And so this is a mask. And I have one of these. I didn't buy it. She sent it to me as a present, but I guess I was one of the beta testers. This is cool. Wow. I didn't know they had a nose wire, man. I'm gonna have to buy one of these. That the nose thing. Yeah. So this So I think these women are going to be going places. So the point is, let's go here. And I do have a point, and I do have an offer that I want to show you again. Right now. But before I do that, here's the gist of it. And I've been thinking about this for a couple of days now. It's been bothering me because of ever since Saturday. We did this mastermind meeting with a friend, a client, Dr. Eleanor Webb, and she was talking about how the universe works and the energy, and it was a powerful, powerful meeting. And I believed everything that she talked about. And it tied in with what I was listening to today with Eckhart Tolle in the sense that we're always looking for stuff. We're always looking for how, we're looking outside of us. And the bulk of us, the majority of us, we already have everything we need to start our own Etsy store. There's only a couple of things you need. Once you have the idea, you need a product, you need a customer, and you need an offer. That three things. Mom and sis, they put them up there. They got the mask, they got the format, they got the offer. It's $10. It's simple. Now they need an accountant. Now they're going to need the accountant. So that's how it works. It's a simple formula, folks. Like I said, my goal is to make business simple, fun, and profitable. And here's my special offer. This is called, now I'm calling it Micro Business CFO Services. If you have a small business, a startup, that's who we are working with. What this includes is a complete business overview. If you don't know what a CFO does, basically, I got your back. We're going to set up your accounting system, 24/7 CPA access for anything that has to do with business or taxes. If you have a question about relationships or children, I can't help you. But if it has something to do with taxes or your business, you can contact me. And we're going to basically keep your books in real time, online, everything confidential, private, guaranteed. I got your back. Now, normally, I would charge between $250 and $750 and up for this kind of service. People in the solopreneur world, the new business startup world, just simply can't afford that. So I created a program that's only $47 a month for the same thing that I did for corporations, where I was charging them from $250 and up. Okay, I've had clients that were $10,000 a month. Most people can't afford that. This program right now is only $47 a month with a one-time setup fee of $97. And there is another special offer, because for today, and I don't know how long this is going to be up there. If you're watching this on YouTube, this offer might have expired. But if you go to joeditcheracfo.com, you're going to be able to sign up for only $1, which is crazy. And then it's $1 for the first 2 weeks, so you can try it and get set up. And then if you feel like it's not for you, you can cancel. There's no contract, no strings attached. This is a real offer. You can connect with me. This is Joe Ditchera, CFO, for the special offer. But if you want to just book a free chat with me, you can just go to timewithjoe.com. And that's my story. I'm sticking with it, folks. I'll be back again tomorrow at 8 p.m. On Wednesdays, I'm here at 8. And God bless and have a good night.